Hey guys, welcome to another new video. Today I'll be showcasing an add-on of mine which is called More Ore or just More. Both will work. This add-on is adding a lot new ores, alloys, crystal and even jades. And this add-on doesn't just add tools and armors, and actually has unique uses for each of them. And if they do have armor, I'll most likely will not show it if it doesn't have a special ability. One quick thing also is that this video recording is really laggy due to my PC just being trash. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. The first new ore is an overworld ore called Sulfur. It is mostly used for decoration or even for sulfuric coal. It also has use for sodium and potassium sulfides. The next overworld ore is an ore called jade. It is mostly used, to be honest, it's just overworld quartz, so nothing else to say here. Sodium is the next ore. It's one of the alkali metals and is mostly used to make a new kind of TNT, which is a lot more powerful than a normal one. Sodium is also used to make a new kind of golem and even has new decoration blocks, which even oxidize like copper. The next ore is aluminum. It's a very common ore and is also used to make a new kind of golem, which is also very powerful. Aluminum can also be used to make aluminum foil, which will remove the oxidization stages of blocks. The aluminum furnace is powered by sulfuric coal and will smelt most ore ingots or even alloys. Aluminum can also be used to make food sources like carrots, apples, beetroot and so on. But another thing of aluminum is the wooden cutter. As the name says it, it will simply cut wood, like a stone cutter. Cesium is another one of the alkali metals and also is mostly used to make a new golem, which will even emit light. Cesium will also be used to make new two light sources, which are tubes and lamps, as you can see here. However, cesium also is used to make a new kind of TNT, which explodes so much that it legitimately crashed my recording thing. Yes, I'm not kidding, it legitimately did. The next ore is carbon 37 and 38. They both don't have a lot of uses, but their main use is mostly the golems and another thing, which I think is just not worth showing. Therefore, just have fun with the golems. So yeah. Lead is also another ore, which actually drops in scrap form. When put into the crafting table with 2 manganese ingots, you will get the lead ingot. This can be used to make armor, which will simply remove bad effects. Electrum is another one of the ores. This one is a bit different, however. You can make a pretty good golem out of it, which is very fast and inflicts slowness once you get hit by it. You can also make a lightning stab, which will simply summon lightning on stuff like iron ingots, copper ingots, or electrum nuggets and ingots. Yeah. And you can also actually upgrade armors and tools. However, since they only really make it better, it's not really worth showing, and just here are some of them listed up. Now, tin is on the order. Tin actually is a pretty useful ore, which can also be made into a golem, which is as good as a normal iron golem. Tin also can actually be used to make a furnace. It also is powered by sulfuric coal and will just simply smelt a lot of tinfoil out of it. This one will simply just remove the wax from stuff like copper, as you can see. Now we have another one of the alkali metals, which is rubidium. Rubidium can be made into explosion-resistant tools and armors. It can also be made into a new kind of golem, which I wanted to show here, but since the recording was so laggy, it just deleted itself. I'm sorry. But the rubidium golem also is explosion resistant, so yeah. The first new nether ore is an ore called manganese. Manganese is mostly actually used for new types of chests. These are copper, iron, tin, gold, zirconium, diamonds, rose gold,
Rubidium, and netherite. Zirconium is the next ore. Its only use is a new kind of lantern which will simply scare away mobs. Another one of the nether ores and another one of the alkali metals is lithium. Lithium can also be made into a new kind of golem and also oxidizes similar to sodium. Another use, however, of lithium is that it can also be used for a new kind of TNT. The last nether ore is potassium. Potassium can be made into a new armor set which will make the player explosion resistant. The new kind of golem of potassium also is explosion resistant. And similar to Cesium, can potassium be made into its use in lamps. Copper, aluminum, and manganese make beryllium, a very strong and resistant ingot which can be made into a very powerful golem and very good tools.
Gold and copper make rose gold, a pretty decent element which can be made into a new fast golem. The armor set of rose gold is also very strong and gives the player actually regeneration.
I forgot to take the main picture for bronze, but bronze is simply an alloy out of tin and copper. The bronze furnace is similar to a smoker, however it gives out 2 instead of 1, and the bronze golem is just like an iron golem. The first crystal is jasper. It's a really common crystal which is used to make artifacts. Pearl is an ocean crystal. It is actually really common and is mostly used for decoration. It can be found in clams, which are pretty common and always contain 1 pearl block. Resonite is a nether crystal. Its only purpose is actually crafting enchanted books. Crystallized diamonds are crystallized diamonds which can be made into tools. Smithsonite is actually the first jade. It has a lot of purposes and one of them are rings, which all have actually unique abilities once worn in offhand. For example, the jasper ring can make you emit lights. It can also be made into charms which will simply work kind of as teleporters. This one was actually a fan's idea, so I added it. This is obsidian diamonds. It's found in the overworld and nether, and actually can contain 3 diamonds once mined. Can contain 3 more or 3 less. Turquoise is the last crystal. It can be made into calm quartz. When it's consumed, it will give the player good effects, but it can also be made into god apples if so wanted. Onyx is the first end ore. Its only purpose is armor and tools, which are a bit stronger than diamonds. It can also be made into food sources. Last but not least, we have the last alkali metal and the last ore. Francium can be used to make tools which are very powerful and can even kill the warden pretty easily. However, it is so unstable that if the Francium ingot or the explosive core and inventory, it will make the player explode and destroy the item. And that was about it. There's actually a few more things that I could technically say, however they're just very small things, therefore I probably will not call them and you will have to explore it for yourself. This add-on was actually, took a while to make, therefore I'm really happy that I'm actually mostly finished with it, because I probably will not add any more ores, and yeah. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you leave a like and subscribe. And you can also download this add-on once the next version is released, because the last version I fixed a lot of things and added this potassium and sodium sulfide. So yeah, and I again hope you enjoyed, and you can download the version that is currently open and can be downloaded in the description again. And yeah, have a good one.